They're so sweet. They're so entertaining. They're so attractive. They're so satisfying. They're so fulfilling. And they fit when we read about Krishna's antics and lilas of stealing butter and breaking into the houses and looking this way, and the mother's coming with a stick and scolding and pulling his ear. Very sweet. It steals our mind. It steals our hearts. So wonderful. What a beautiful Bhagavan. Chor Bhagavan. What a beautiful Swayam Chor Bhagavan Sri Krishna. He's a chor. He's a thief, but he's a spiritual thief. He steals love, not money. He steals hearts, not gold. He steals butter, not cars. Modern thieves they steal automobiles and people. And so this is Krishna's transcendental stealing. And he takes us away from what? From Maya. We're in Maya, and Krishna comes to steal us away, to seize us, to capture us, to take us to his kingdom of love, kingdom of joy, Goloka Vrindavan. That's good stealing. There's such a thing as good stealing and bad stealing. Like a knife. A knife can be good, or a knife can be bad. A good chaku, a bad chaku. A bad chaku is in the hand of a daku. A bad chaku is in the hand of a daku. A daku is a thief or a murderer. He takes that knife and he kills you. That's very bad. But now that chaku or knife in the hand of a good person becomes a good knife when it's in the hand of the surgeon. And he's cutting some deathly cancer from your body. That's a good knife. So Krishna, there's good stealing and bad stealing. Any stealing by one man or woman in this world, it's illegal, it's irreligious, it's punishable. But when Krishna steals, it's totally legal, it's not punishable, it's worshipable. This is Krishna's stealing. It's honorable and worshipable. And it's satisfying. No one cries when Krishna steals your heart. If someone steals your gold, you cry big time. If someone steals your car, you really cry. If someone steals your wife, you really cry. The coward boys, the coward men are not crying because Krishna says, listen, I'm taking one, but I'm giving you one. So Yoga Maya arranges. When Krishna takes one wife from a gopa, then he leaves one wife. Exact carbon copy, even better. Krishna takes the spiritual one. Nobody wants anything spiritual. So Krishna takes the spiritual wife and leaves the material one that's really into enjoying. She's not material. So the point we're establishing is the stealing quality of Krishna. And I'll read, there's some famous bhajans and ashtakams describing Swayam Chor Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Chor Bhagavan. One is by our famous Acharya, Vallabhacharya. Vallabhacharya is a great Vaishnava Acharya, the Vallabha Sampradaya, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. And they have their deity of Srinathji, Giridhari Krishna from Vrindavan. He's living in Natwara. So he wrote a whole song called the Charastakam. Now, long before even Vallabhacharya wrote his beautiful Astakam, there's a Charastakam written by Bilva Mangala Thakur, Surdas, Bilva Mangala Thakur. He wrote he lived 900 years ago. He wrote this Krishna Karnamrita. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti,